name is Sophie. I'm a baby novice sailor. I'm a baby novice sailor who loves the water. I got into sailing about 5 or 6 years ago. You know, we're like 70% water ourselves, and I have very little water in my chart, and I know that it just chills me out. I'm a bit too fiery if I'm away from the water. I just moved out here to the bay about 3 years ago, and I would pass this little old West White Potter, 12-foot, and it was covered in redwood duff and full of water, and I finally convinced the guy to sell it to me. I restored it and had a lot of fun with that, sailed that around some lakes up there. Now I have the Gypsy Sun, and she's a pretty good rig. She's not perfect. It's a little bit sketchy going out on her because some of her rigging is a little sketchy and the motor is old. Yeah! Woo-hoo! She's not no new yacht. I took her out a few times with some good salty dog friend of mine, and he really encouraged me to take a sailing course to just get much more comfortable with the handling of the boat and just the language. There's a whole language involved. So I took a course, so I'm ASA 101 certified. That's like the first level you get, but it was really helpful. Okay, so upon motoring out, we're looking around and it's looking like the fog is burning off. There really isn't much wind, but we're going to try sailing anyway. Not much wind in the bay is kind of nice. So here we go. I have a long way to go. I haven't ever single-handed this vessel. I don't know if I ever will. I might. I single-handed my little one. That was pretty cool. Since I moved to this marina, honestly, I've noticed that there are a lot of women involved in boating, and there are a lot of women living aboard. There's lots of women sailors and all the rest of it. But for me, it's been a major jump off my comfort zone to do all this, and I think I could encourage other people to follow their dreams. I'm following my dream right now, and it might lead me around the world. It might not, but I hope I can encourage and inspire other people, you know, especially women, maybe men too. Face your fears. You need to get after it and get aggressive with your boat, you know, like be aggressive, get it, make it work. The biggest thing about it is I have a lot going on, I have a lot I'm thinking about in my life and stuff, and when I'm out there on the water, maybe it's scary, maybe it's, you know, sketchy, we have sketchy moments, but usually I can pretty much always say the entire time I'm out in the water, that's all we're thinking about, is the water, the wind, what we're doing with that particular situation in that moment of time, and that's a beautiful thing. Tune in to the next episode of Sailing with Sophie.